Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the weekly wrap-up with Councilwoman Jamie Torres and DJ Konz. What's up, Jamie? How's it going?
Good. Happy Friday, Konz. It's good to see you.
Happy Friday. I've been waiting for this day all week, so we're here.
We made it through. We survived.
Absolutely.
Welcome, everyone. This is the weekly wrap-up where we cover what's happened this week and do some community announcements for District 3. And we are joined every week by DJ Konz. Thank you for being with us. And we always get the benefit of some awesome local music. So tell us a little bit about what we've got today.
Well, this one is actually not necessarily local music, but one of our, so every once in a while we'll throw in some what do we say, friends from all over the world, you know what I mean, in the mix a little bit. So this is Mocha Only coming to you all the way from Canada. He's a producer. He works with a lot of artists out here. I know Mike Word, Baba Fly. There's quite a few people that have projects with him. But yeah, Mocha Only, known worldwide and coming all the way from Canada to Colorado.
I love that. Thank you so much. I love being introduced to new names and new beats. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you guys.
And for our community, I want to cover a couple legislative things that happened in City Council this week. Monday night, so we had a couple pretty high profile things on the docket for Monday night. One was our vote to try to override the mayor's veto of the freezing temperatures bill. So he vetoed what passed 7-6 in Denver City Council, which would have disallowed moving people in tents when it's under 32 degrees. And so we had 7 council members that supported that, 6 that did not. It went to the mayor, he vetoed it. So it comes back to council. We have to override it with 9 votes. So we have to have a supermajority, and we could not reach that. So it died. We will see what happens. I don't expect we're going to have too many days that are 32 degrees or lower moving forward. So we have some time to prepare for next year's winter and to re-engage with the mayor's office, which I hope we'll do, because this remains a really important issue. The other piece was a proclamation that 2 other council members put forward that was supporting a ceasefire. And while it did not pass, and I did support it, we weren't able to continue with our meeting in chambers. We had to move to online, and that was disappointing. But there were about 300 people at the city and county building, and I think there's an extension and expression of solidarity for community that supported that. But I've been inundated with emails asking why I would support such a proclamation, and it was difficult. I think it was difficult for everyone to try to figure out how they would vote and why, especially because it definitely felt like such a divisive proclamation for us. And for me, it just came down to where I stand when it comes to war and human rights, and I could not at the end of the day support the awful kind of atrocities that are happening
Absolutely.
to Israelis, to Palestinians, to Muslims, to Jews in Israel and Palestine. And so I do hope that the work that Egypt is doing to try to accomplish a ceasefire is successful for
Absolutely
the whole world's sake. So I just thank everyone for staying safe on Monday and for council for being able to finish our work. I do want to share a little bit of charter proposals that came through on Tuesday. Myself and Councilwoman Sandoval are proposing a change to the city charter, which is like our constitution. Voters have to approve every change that is made to the city charter. We would like to remove the restriction that says only citizens can apply to be members of the police or fire departments. And who does that open it up to? Legal permanent residents, potentially DACA recipients, young men and women who may not be citizens but still they can work, They've been invested members of the community, and they want to contribute in that way. So we're trying to make sure that that path opens up for them. So stay tuned. We'll be bringing that to committee probably in April.
Nice.
On a really beautiful note, I was able to participate with the Clerk and Recorder's Valentine's Day marriage marathon, and I was able to officiate a few weddings.
Nice.
And I just want to give a shout out to Mari and Mari Cindy from Westwood, who got married on Wednesday, on Valentine's Day. It was a beautiful day, and I love being a part of that level of happiness for them. So congratulations to them.
Yeah, I seen the Instagram, and man, it looked like a day of just happiness. Everybody's smiling. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, that's awesome that you got to be a part of that and officiate. That is awesome. Yeah.
So cool. So every year, the Clerk and Recorder does a marriage marathon on Valentine's Day, and I think at least 20 couples got married yesterday on the steps of the city and county building. So it was pretty neat. So it's fun to be there with the clerk, with Chantel Lewis from District 8, and with one of our favorite newscasters, Ann Trujillo from Channel 7. So it was kind of awesome. Yeah.
Amazing.
I know. So a couple of our updates. So Konz, we've been reminding our neighborhood organizations that January was the renewal deadline, but I want to focus on residents of D3, obviously, and encourage everyone to re-engage with your neighborhood organization in District 3. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, be engaged with the community and be a part of what's going on.
These are the places where you find out about, is there a rezoning happening in your neighborhood? Is there a liquor license that's coming to your neighborhood? What is the city proposing to maybe roll out in your neighborhood in the next several months? And so if you have questions about how to contact your neighborhood organization, or you're not sure where they meet, contact our office. We will get you that information. Lama Lincoln Park has one, West Colfax, Sun Valley, Villa Park, Barnum, Valverde, and Westwood. So every neighborhood in District 3 has a neighborhood organization.
So with the neighborhood organization, I guess my question is it, I mean, they're involved in everything, like, is it just community wise, or is it just like, what am I trying to say, infrastructure, or is it everything with the community?
It's all things. So they might be organizing neighborhood cleanup days, volunteer days, festivals. I partner with my RNOs to do movies in the park every summer. So they're doing really like community building things, but then they're also kind of the first place an agency might go to in the city when they want to say, okay, we're going to be out in Villa Park doing this project, construction project, housing project, neighborhood engagement project. We're going to go to the neighborhood organization first and see what they think, and get some ideas from them. So it's one of the first stops for city agencies.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. Thanks for. Yeah, I had an idea, but I didn't know what the depth of the RNOs were. So yeah, thanks for filling me in on that.
They are the place to know what's going on. And then, so if you're familiar with the program called the Tasty Food Program, they provide free meals to kids ages 5 to 18 everywhere in the city and county of Denver during the school year and even during summer break.
Nice. Oh yeah. So I remember we talked about this in the summer. Yeah, that's where I remember this from. So yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and so there's a bunch of places participating in District 3. But you may not know that Lifeline Colorado, so they're in the Valverde neighborhood. They're right across the street from the animal shelter. They're going to be one of the partners for the Tasty Food Program. They also focus overall on intervention and prevention for strategic relapse, withdrawal support, reentry programming. They are the nonprofit that uses and activates the youth empowerment building in Valverde, and they're just doing some really amazing stuff for the community.
Yeah, it's awesome to see them do great things over there. Glad to see they're supporting D3 in another way, and yeah, just awesome to see them keep getting involved in different ways. So that's amazing.
It is, and this is what we think of when we think about who's helping with folks overcoming drug addiction and substance
Yeah.
abuse addiction, things like that. Like it's kids too, and so they're really trying to plug in and make sure West Denver has access to those resources. And then finally, Cons, this is so you're seeing, right? We're a district full of art, amazing,
absolutely.
beautiful, dynamic art. And the Art District on Santa Fe launched a pilot called the Emerging Artists Residency Program. So this is part of a special program. Artist Johnny Draco was selected to install a one-of-a-kind mural at the Arts District of Santa Fe headquarters and studios.
That's awesome. So when can we see it? When are they doing like the reveal for it?
So his collection's already up at the headquarters for the Arts District. It's not First Friday, but the third Friday is the collectors' nights. So that might be the perfect time to see it. So tonight, through the Emerging Artist Residency Program, every artist receives 3 months of free studio space, a $500 material stipend, a 4-week business basics course provided by NUSAID, a chance to display your work in a group show in the Arts District, and then some really like invaluable stuff, mentoring. You really get to work with professional artists in the community, and they really try to keep that door open for artists that are just emerging on the scene. So really awesome stuff. Applications will be reopening very, very soon, so we will be sure to share.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's awesome. Denver and especially D3 is just such a community full of artists. So yeah, that is amazing that they're doing that. That's amazing. That's awesome.
It sure is.
Yeah.
And that's all I've got, Cons. You have anything you want to share?
No, just everybody be safe. This weekend we'll be down at Mutiny Information Cafe doing Freight Heavy, our first music showcase concert series. Be doing them every third Saturday of the month. We already do the second Saturdays, Mutiny Information Cafe Freight Heavy Freestyles. Come check us out, 9 to midnight. This weekend we'll be there from 8 to 11 p.m. Got a good lineup. And I just want to say thank everybody, D3, Jamie Torres and the team. And we are out. This is the weekly wrap up. Peace out, Jamie.
Peace out.